For many years, a recommendation for vaccinating calves so that they're protected against the respiratory diseases, our recommendation has been to bring those calves in about 3 to 4 weeks prior to weaning, giving them their first round of respiratory vaccines, and then boostering them again at weaning time. The respiratory diseases that we're talking about primarily are IBR and BVD. Well, of course, that recommendation required that we bring the cattle in 2 different times within about a month's period. And for large ranches, that's quite a hardship. Research has been done here at Oklahoma State University with help from the Noble Foundation several years ago, has indicated that now we can do that first vaccination at calf working time back here for spring calves, generally in about the month of May, when we're going to normally do our castration, implant, and give the blackleg vaccination. Now we can also add the respiratory vaccine and then booster them again at weaning time. You see, as you look at this particular research that was conducted by Dr. John Kirkpatrick here at Oklahoma State with help from colleagues at OSU and the Noble Foundation, as you look at the percentage of calves that received a detectable amount of antibody protection when it was checked about 6 weeks after weaning, they compared calves that got no vaccine at all with calves that were vaccinated at calf working time and boosted at weaning, with those calves that were done the traditional, conventional way of being vaccinated 3 weeks prior to weaning and then again at weaning. And what we found is that the very high percentage of calves that got those 2 vaccines, whether it was early or late, had a detectable amount of antibody for both IBR, BVD type 1, and BVD type 2. Calves that were unvaccinated, a very low percentage of those had any protection at all. What this says is that we can do this vaccine at a regular calf working time, save that extra movement of cattle 3 weeks prior to weaning, and get the same disease protection. If you or your veterinarian would like to learn more about this study and the results of it, go to the SunUp website. That's sunup.okstate.edu. We've got a link directly to the Journal of the American Veterinary Medicine Association, the journal article that gives this entire study and the results that were found. I think you'll find it very, very helpful, especially for those large cow-calf operations, to save that one extra cattle gathering and cattle handling. And we look forward to visiting with you again next week on SunUp's Cow-Calf Corner.